Hi all. So welcome back. As we already talked about how can install duckdb and basically how can work with duckdb. Okay, in the last section. And in this section we will talk about how to handle nan value basically in duckdb query. So I will attach last video link also in this video. So if you don't like watch that video, you can watch that also. Okay. So let's start. Here I'm on a Google Colab. So let me upload one file, and definitely that file has some null value. So we'll discuss how can we handle those null values using duckdb. So let me upload one file this here, maybe this one. So now you can see here we have file. As we know, if you want to use duckdb, you have to install duckdb. In the last video, I already talked about. So let me first import the duckdb. So let me first make path also for this file. So I'm making first path. So this is the path of this file. How can we do this? Just go click here, copy path, and then I write path and paste it. So now I have a path for this file. Let me import duckdb. So import duckdb. Right. Let me make connection. So duckdb, you can give any variable dot connect. Right. Now let's see whether there is null value in this data or not. So let me write one query here. Just a minute. Let me write one query here. So I'm writing any query name q, any variable name. I'm writing any query. Select just star from path. As we talked about last video, how can we read data from the path in duckdb? So I'm just doing this only. Let me write limit also. So I'm giving limit 100 if we have more data. And then I'm calling this query. Passing this query here. Okay. And let's connect it, convert into data frame. So .df. Let's see the data. Okay, so this see this we have some null value even in the tag column. In the name column we don't have any null value, but yeah, in product ID yes we have the some null value. Okay, so let's try to do something. See how can we do the work with null value. So let's go one by one. Let's first talk about, suppose I want to check a null value on this product ID, and here you can see the data looks like float, right? So let's try to check null value. So here what I'm going to do, just check, just see this. I'm writing here is nan, right? Passing this column, let me, if you limit, okay, no worry. Just say this is nan. If I give this particular column, it's returning us false, either nan. Suppose there is null value, it's returning that nan, right? Otherwise false. So this is one function. Second one also, we can write like this also. Product ID is null. Even this will also work, but this will return true and false. Okay. So suppose I want to write a where condition, I will prefer this one. Okay, because this is returning true or false. In if you are looking for false or if you look for true, I will go for this. Okay. So let me show you how. Suppose I'm writing here, I'm taking all the data. So start from this. I'm writing where product ID is null. So I'm looking for only those data where product ID is null. Just say this. There are two things like here and here. We are two null values. So this one, and we got the name Preeti and tax Jaipur. Chandan is like Nano Kinoiso. So we are getting this. We are focusing on this product ID only, right? It's very simple actually. Suppose we are looking for other column also. Suppose we are maybe you are looking for maybe this one tax also. So you can just give here tax and yeah, see this, and it will work here also, right? Okay. Suppose we are not looking for null, we are looking for not null. So we can write that also is not null. See, and we're getting all the data. So in this way, if you want, if you're looking for only the data where no null value, we'll write condition not null. If you're looking for only null value, we can give null value also. But sometimes what happens, we need null value, but with a specific number. Suppose I want to convert those null value with any number, maybe 20, maybe 30, and doing the analysis. So how can I do that? We can do that also. So how can we do this in DuckDB? So let's take any, maybe let's take tax. Just I want to show here. Just let me write this and let me remove this one. Sorry, let me remove this one. So now I'm writing here COALESCE, right? So I'm giving this particular column, any column like here I'm giving this one. See, I can give comma, maybe I'm giving 10 here. So let's see what happened. See, if there is any null value, like here you can see, if you get any null value, I will get 10. Otherwise, I'll get data like Noda Delhi Balia. See, Noda Delhi Balia. But what happened after Balia? We have a null value because here we have condition for not null value. So if we have a null value, then we will get this value. So we can do like this also, right? So in this particular video, we covered how can we handle the null value. If you don't want null value, just write that particular column is not null. If you need only null value, just write is null. And if you want to do some, change with null value, maybe here we are trying to convert to 10, maybe 120, any data you want, or maybe any particular, if suppose it's a categorical variable, you want to give any name, you can give that also, right? So in this way, we can handle null value in DuckDB very easily. Thank you. And in coming videos, I will talk more about this DuckDB, right? Thank you. Thank you so much.